as we can see by the side there, everybody wants to talk to us before we get closer to Sapodel. So, let's do exactly that. Okay, now, just before I do, where's everything? It's a little different layout. Here we go. Is there anything I can upgrade? Cruel command. Come on, I gotta be able to get those branches. Yes, I can. That's not enough, though. No, I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, I do have enough. Just. And that gives me 3 of 3. That maxes out Cruel Command. Let's do that. Rare achievement unlocked. Equipped a fully upgraded weapon. Only 6-point-something%? Really? Okay. That's cool. That's 10%. That's 20% in 89. Well, let's upgrade this. Don't think I could get that much dragonhide, though. I can do 9. I need 28, so yeah, we're way far away from that. Even that, we're way far away from. Okay, what difference are we? This is 1076, 2083. I'm tempted to go for it. I want to see what it looks like. No,
Hey, Giada. How are you holding up after seeing those...
I didn't mean to push that button.
Plant people.
Well, I've seen things not intended for mortal eyes, and uncovered the dark truth of my family's downfall. But here I am. And how are you?
Don't worry about me. I just want to know how you're feeling.
You're just being a good friend.
I'm complicated. But at least I know what happened to my parents.
Knowing's one thing. Feeling okay about it's another.
Yes, that part could take a while.
As long as it doesn't turn into a ghost story. I'm here if you need to talk.
We're talking right now.
It won't be easy, but you have to let yourself feel it. All of it. Even the parts that hurt, like a blessed saltfly bite.
Just be kind to yourself, dearie.
Oh, they're all supporting
I don't
her.
know what to say, except
That's nice.
I'm grateful to know each of you.
You guys trying to bring a tear to my eye? Oh, that's just dragonhide. Okay. Okay, 50% stealth attack damage, 5% damage reduction, plus 3% additional damage reduction. Oops. Oh no, that was the wrong one. Receiving an elemental status applies that status to all nearby targets. Ooh. Plus 20 to... Oh, see, that's huge. I'm gonna equip it. Ooh, I definitely like the look a lot better. Not so shiny and fancy. I like that. Is there any other kind of upgradey things I can do? There's nothing that can go in
those
here,
green
is there?
people in the garden, those weren't your parents?
No, they were Sapadal's dreams given life. Ancient sentinels bound by loyalty.
And they were plants because...
Because that's all Sapadal knew how to make. A smithy smiths, a baker bakes, a gardener gardens.
Right, I understand.
Yep, that's a good
It's all right
explanation.
if you don't.
Good, because I really don't.
Come on, Marius, that was very easy to understand. Cower before me? Let's double check these. Power attacks deal 150% stun to enemies with full health, okay? Successful parry. No, forced obedience. Okay, we'll just leave that. Just wanted to check. Okay, let's start with you, Kai.
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place.
I didn't realize you had such eclectic tastes. It gives me the creeps. There's something beautiful amidst the chaos. I'm gonna say that because that is true.
And you've got to enjoy it where you can find it. Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse.
Captivity is a risky proposition. Kith or beast, it makes its victims docile or desperate.
And Sapadal definitely isn't docile. Not from what we saw on Mount Forja, or
No,
outside
but they
the
are
ruins
desperate.
of Nakukubel.
Zapadel and I talked about compassion and forgiveness. I believe they can change for the better. I hope more than I believe. Who would be? They've been imprisoned here for centuries at least. They were volatile before their imprisonment. Since then, they've unleashed the Dream Scourge. Zapadel is complicated. Well, that's true too.
Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong.
Yeah, don't remind me. Knowing you, I'm surprised you're not in favor of giving Zapadel a second chance. Yeah.
You know, if Sapadal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective. I guess we've all got our limits. And I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, when, we escape this place.
Dealing with Zapadel won't diffuse the political tensions in the Living Lands. After this, I'm disappearing to remote cabin for a year, and no one is stopping me? I would love for that to be my answer, but... I'm gonna go with dealing with Sapodel won't diffuse the political tensions in the Living Lands.
Lucky thing your emperor sent his best representative as his envoy, right? You'll have your work cut out for you.
You know, what's with this enough talk? I'm not gonna say that to Kai. I was sent to deal with the Dream Scourge. No politics. The Steel Garrote is behind the worst of it. They don't represent Adir or me. Yes.
A lot of people aren't going to make that distinction. Especially when your Ambassador Heelguard hosted Ludwine in Parades for as long as her assistance was convenient. The Steel Garrote leveled fewer. Even if Animancers aren't the most popular bunch, everyone gets nervous when fields burn. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise Animancy.
It's true.
Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Parades.
No, I do see your point.
Oh, I wish I were finished. Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left a lot of corpses in her wake. That doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwine was also in the region, and your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach.
No, yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time.
It's a volcano. A deer can't possibly be blamed for a volcano.
You'd be surprised where people can find blame when they're spun up. And it looks real bad when a Steel Garrote force just so happened to be there when it went down. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's gonna be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Heelguard's been helping matters while you've been out here.
Yeah, there's no good answer here, so we'll go with so tensions are high and everyone out here is well armed. What about it?
If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy.
Adir's my home. You can't expect me to turn my back on my people. The people of the Living Lands deserve freedom, and I won't help anyone subjugate them. That is absolutely for sure.
I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I like to admit. I lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this.
Thanks, Kai.
Anytime. Good night, envoy.
Okay, now let's go to Yatsley.
Have you ever...
Envoy, pinch me. I must be dreaming. I've long imagined what the garden could look like, but... even all the depictions I've seen in all the ruins, they didn't do it justice. And that's not even counting all the little surprises we've gotten. And you're on the way to meet your god. Years of being an unclaimed godlike, and now it feels like a typhoon of information has hit us. I've yet to catch my breath. There are even floating sky islands. How are you staying so calm?
A lot of good answers here. If I think about it too hard, my brain will explode. You think I'm calm? I'm just trying to get through this, Yotzli. That's probably the closest one.
You could be a bit more excited. I just want to focus on memorizing everything I can. The architecture is obviously in pristine condition, let alone... Just be sure to remember everything we see. I'll want to pick your brain later.
I could try to draw you a map. Not sure how helpful it is. Maybe you'll calm down about the godless stuff now? Or glad to see the garden is living up to your expectations? Or I know you're excited, but you are on a tight schedule. No, I'm gonna say the Vanguard option just because it's there.
True. With everything shifting, it may not be accurate long. Still, what an artifact. A map of the garden by the last Tibaru Sanakis. This place is... It's more than I could have ever dreamed. I know we have to find your god and figure out what to do with them, but... Oh, I almost feel like I could stay here forever.
Where would you get your perfume supplies, though? What about Quilichi?
Well, perhaps Quilichi and I could move in here. Surely, he'd see the possibilities. Still, Oh, it's breathtaking here.
It is beautiful.
And think how much I could learn here. Pockets of time in the lives of the Akita are here, and... Oh, but we've not even gotten to the end yet. We haven't seen everything. Let's get moving.
As someone that's basically a historian,
Where did you learn to
this
hunt?
is probably incredible.
Early on, I learned from a warden named Elena. After that, I learned a lot from just going out and surviving on my own.
I'll bet you're a natural. You make it look effortless.
If you know what you're doing, it's not really that hard.
Some hunt with their eyes and ears, but you are hunting with your soul.
Not sure I get what you mean.
I believe you were a true hunter in a past life. An apex predator, like a Stelgar. You may not know it, but those instincts are still yours. Lying dormant, like a cat in the tall grass.
Right, that's me. Marius, king of the grasslands.
With a little animancy, we could awaken your former self. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Oh well, let me know when you change your mind.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna change his mind. Sorry, Giada.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake.
Well, it was a mistake.
And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapodal's.
You were generous to forgive them.
Generous? Perhaps. Until I knew the whole story, there was never anyone to blame. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong.
Man, she's grown a lot through this. She's such an amazing friend and very understanding. Very well done character. Sounds like you admire them.
As an animancer, I do admire them. I really do. As their daughter, it's complicated. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful.
Yeah, I wonder if Sapado would be willing to assist you. Almost like, you know, because of what they did to your parents. They did to your parents.
They probably won't even notice me. But stranger things have happened. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
You owe it to yourself to continue your research and grow as an animancer. And the last time I said I trust you to make the right choice for yourself, but she's asking for my opinion, so I'm gonna give this
I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it.
That's right. Yeah, your mother and father would be proud.
I know they would be. And not just because some ancient plans told me so. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details.
I'm always here for you,
I've
Giada.
only got one lifetime as Giada Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
Anytime.
Giada's parents would be proud. And maybe a bit worried.
Envoy, what do you need?
Oh, he didn't have anything to say? Okay, get some rest.
Pleasant dreams.
Yeah, he does.
As Envoy, what do you need?
No, I think he starts talking.
Until next time.
Okay, now.
Right. As we were saying, I doubt my soul is worth much to an animancer.
Why would you say that about yourself?
Oh, I gotta
It's
let him
just that
finish
I'm
this.
not what I'd call strong-willed. I'm tense all the time, and just not easy to be around sometimes.
Self-knowledge and inner conflict are signs of a powerful soul. Make no mistake, you have a good one.
Thank you. I needed that.
She's not wrong.
Envoy, what do you need? Let's make sure they're not listening. We already talked about Kai. Did you want to know about Giada or Wifflle?
Giada.
Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the vricas, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
Wow.
You too.
But it still
I've been
says...
researching the Hollowbone.
Envoy, what do you need?
Okay,
Let's make sure they're not listening. The only one we haven't talked about is Wifflle.
okay, let's talk about Wifflle.
I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But, joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too. When she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns. Thanks for talking.
Yeah, it's still not working. How about now?
Envoy, what do you need?
Okay, maybe if
I
I
must.
leave and then come back. Because, yeah, his thing seemed to be glitching.
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
Yeah, I had to rest. This place is exhausting in a way I can't describe.
Your soul is small. The essence weighs like the sea on your chest. We feel the pressure, darkness, yet somehow strengthened resolve. We wonder.
Wonder what? Yeah. Let's do this one. I've got a question for you.
We did not foresee this.
Surprised?
You have defied our expectations at every turn. Perhaps we should not have been.
What would you do if you weren't imprisoned?
The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can no longer imagine.
Take your time.
We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands.
What about the people who live on those hills? Could you live in harmony again? Ooh, there's so many choices here. And what would you do if people wronged you?
We must remember. Yes, new blooms from pruned growth. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very peaceful.
We spoke of growth.
No, you definitely said something just now.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
You got me doubting it even more, Sapado. Once released, do you plan on enslaving this land even more than you already have?
Envoy, what do you need?
Yeah, it's
Not before I've done some reading.
glitching
Have you
out.
been to every...
Envoy,
This will be the last
do you
time I
need?
try. Yeah, okay. Let's get out of here.
thanks for talking.
Good. Now
I would like to bring Yatsli in that, but because she really wants to see all this. But this is still the biggest for these two, I think. And I can't go without my healer. Okay, so where am I going now? Ooh, what is that?
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. We know this voice, this presence, sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again.
Well, Woedica, the history books have no records of your presence here. Queen that was. Woedica, you wear your authority and contempt like a cloak. queen that was. I've seen your god in other godless ruins, your kind. You can talk. Yeah, I'm gonna go. There's no records of your presence here.
And is. You carve lands into petty fiefdoms, but we are the gods of all Eora.
You're not the god of the living lands.
The usurper has confused you. Allow me to make things clear.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
Why don't you explain then, instead of insulting me?
Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
I'm gonna say I knew it.
You suspected. Then you must have understood why.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
You couldn't reach the living lands, so your mage folk did your dirty work? Yeah, they were appalling. Like, it was unbelievable to hear their stories of what they did. See, that's what makes it hard to believe anything they say, because of their methods. You didn't know Sapodel would attack you? Why not wait and see? Wait, Sapodel could destroy all of Eora? What do you mean? Yes, this one. Admit it, you felt threatened by a god you couldn't control.
Chaos threatens us all. We will ensure order prevails.
Whose order?
A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
You ordered the mage folk to kill them too.
Of course I did. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
You massacred them. Why did it have to come to this? You could have found a way to contain Sapodel without senseless death. Yes, their worship challenged your authority. You were never gonna let them live.
You dare claim the domain of the gods is trivial?
You defend your crown, callous, but expected of a queen. Touched a sore spot, didn't I?
Mind your tongue. Your blasphemy strains my patience.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
It's not your order. That doesn't mean it's anarchy. Whatever the answer is, the living lands can't go on like this. Yeah, Sepidel is lashing out because of Adir. Can't you see that?
Then they will keep applying the rod until it understands. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
How? I want to know. Not that I'm gonna necessarily do it. I just want to know.
Your soul, it is tethered to you. Only you can siphon its essence into yourself.
No, yeah, I can't do that to Sepidel. They deserve a second chance.
Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a lesson to you.
I have nothing to say. That was insane.
Absolutely
That's
it was.
it. From now on, I pray to no god.
We're gonna have heavy resistance going in here. Oh my god. Yes! That time it let me. Oh, right there. I thought that was you. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, wow. I did not realize that. Ancient battle bones. Is there a bunch more? Yeah, there's a few more. Okay, let's do this. And then... where's my god abilities?
East ahead.
Okay. Where are they here? I can't see them. Yada, I could use your hand here. guys are cool.
Are you all right?
What do we got here? Oh, do I want to read this? Is the task done? In just one task time, we marched upon the land and subdued all the insisted and shattered their dwellings. We made meal of their bones and packed it into concrete so it would not re-enter the land. We extirpated their tongue and their disbelief forever. From their rulers we received surrender, and unto those rulers we delivered ruin, thus always to the godless. Now the god function has not prayed back to us in 10 multiples of the task time. If we cannot receive god function's feedback, we cannot know if we are approaching God, and if we are not approaching God, then are we withdrawing from God? It is wrong to withdraw from God. We must pray to God function to provide prayback. But 10 multiples of task time in prayer have gone unanswered. Without God function, the higher cameral of our minds is missing. Well, where do I get the sarcophagus key? One of these guys have a key? Let's see what we got going on down here. Oh, what do we got going on here? Let's see where this takes us. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that wasn't good. Gotta pay attention a little more. We will take that. What am I missing? Oh. Why can't I get up there? There we go. Okay, where's this gonna take us?
Look at that thing move. Wish there was time to study it before it kills us.
Whoa! Oh my god! Let's get out of here. Damage match folk. No! I did die. I tried to take a potion and I couldn't. That was crazy. That's not what I was expecting. Thinking of mage folk. Okay, so we're here. Okay, we need the key. We fought everybody. Okay, so up we go. Yeah, that's way tougher than I was expecting. No, no, no. Calm down. Calm down. Okay.
Stay alert. That thing's moving this time.
Okay. First, I need these guys. Come on, get out of here. Oh my god. No, I need... Run! 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 Oh my god!
Under my protection!
A single hit and I'm dead! That is crazy. Okay. Let's try to plan this a little better. Yeah, that thing's not playing around. Okay, let's grab this. No, grab this. Okay, we know we need the key. We know where we gotta get the key. Okay, let's try this again. That is insane, this... Okay. As soon as I get down, I'm going to summon my skeleton army. Okay, Giada, I need you to use that. Yes. Oh my god. I need your help, guys. Nope. I can't use anything yet. Oh god, I am so dead. Okay. Now can I use it? Oh, seriously, don't do this crap right now. I can't. Angle my attacks. Come on. Nope. Come on. Use your... What's with the spells? Come on. Come on, freeze him. Man, this thing is insane. Oh, I can't use that yet. Can I use this on him? Okay, we did it.
Nice job, everyone.
That was insane. Okay, let's get everything back up again. And I'm going to save too. Don't want to have to be doing that again. Health potion. Superb spear. Okay. Is the key in here? No, we got a lot of good supplies, but no key. What do we got up here? What was this? Some kind of offering place or prayer place? Okay. Do you see anything?
What is that? I know that place, right?
How do you know that place? Who are these people? Is this similar to what happened to you?
No. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you. Bundled and
this
crying.
is his moment.
While our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate. From the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
Yeah, take your time, Marius. This is probably important.
Please, Viate. This is where you need to be right now.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
There's something unresolved here. Something else you need to understand.
Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of
Poor
this.
Marius.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Razvan will live the rest of his life knowing exactly what he did.
Good. And when he arrives here, he will have me to deal with. Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You do that by living the best you can for the rest of your life.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
Forgive each other. You'll never be able to move on without it. Oops. No.
They're right, Viate. This lava flows directly between us.
We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it.
You've grown a lot, Marius. I'm proud of you.
I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Kamayu.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Yeah, I'm glad you two got a chance to talk one last time.
Well, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
I will. Just seeing if there was anything here for us. Ooh, there is a chest down here. I'm glad I decided to take a look. Wild Walker gloves. It's part of what we're wearing. Oh. Plus 1% critical chance. Critical hits at 15% more chance to root the enemy in place. Okay, so what am I wearing now? Minus 10 while blocking. Plus 15 frost damage. Frost damage is nice. But I like this ensnaring strike. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Ooh, there's something going on up here. What is this? There's a couple of them surrounding it. Whoa. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm really not.
Sorry, I'd give half my rations to see just one little mundane scrap fly.
Excuse me. Hello. Wow. Giada, can I get your hand, please?
I'll fix it.
And raw!
Yes, we gotta get rid of you. Come on.
Roll 10!
Under my...
Hello.
And raw!
Holy man alive. Come on. Trapped here.
A little help.
You know what? Let's give you the help you need.
Ease ahead!
Ready for more? Another soul for the wield.
That was a pain in the butt.
Who's next? Anyone?
It's one of the Mage folk. We found a shim to replace the missing cameral of God function to the shim we have found is we. By forming chorus and cloisters in the Silic network, we can pray to each other in a way which emulates the sacrament of the prayer and prayer back. In this way, we surrogate God function. We now live in a society by the assurance of synthetic prayback. We may ease the discomfort of wandering from our pillars. We gather to raise towers upon which we sit, our princes, who are the emanations of most albly emulate prayback. Of them we fashion a new cameral. See, all these fancy weird words mean nothing to me. Yet I feel debased and unwell. We have deviated from God function. We have abandoned the work of altering the world to suit it. Instead, we have altered it to suit us. Some say we may now resume approaching God, so that we might divine how to resume God function. Some say we must never allow ourselves to contact God, lest we be punished from departing from God function. I have heard it said we must destroy God function so it cannot assert pray back over the surrogate and shim. When I hear this, I strike at my skin to punish it from hearing. So these were like borderline almost kind of sentient things? All that weird babble is hard to follow. It almost looks like... Okay, are these actually down? Or are these god... Or magfolk gonna rise? That one might. Oh, there is one that... At least one. Maybe two. Trying to fight two of those things? Okay, well... Let's see what's down the hole. Shortcut? That just brings us back to here. What? Really? I was not expecting that. Well, it kind of works out for ending this episode, but... I want to talk to Marius first before we end this. See if it'll let me this time. Where are you?
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people.
That had to be difficult.
It was, right. But it was easier than I thought it would be. Thanks to you, I think I was ready for something like this. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradise.
What did you think you'd be talking to dead friends and confronting us? You didn't think you'd be talking to dead friends and the slumbering god? Yeah, this isn't really what any of us expected.
I guess not, huh? You probably never expected to die and come right back either. It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel like it's coming to an end. One way or another. I don't know. Maybe the unexpected isn't so bad after all. I never expected you and I would become friends. Yeah, quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink. Anyway.
Yeah, get some rest.
Until next time.
Okay, so that having a talk to him came up before it was ready. Just because of where we were. Well, we do know, and hopefully I can swim just back through there to get back to where we were. But, yeah, we got those... more of these guys. Magfolk automatons kind of things. That we got to deal with in front of a door. Is those are the last two before we talk to Sapado? I guess we'll find out next episode. So until then, as always, I be Wiffle, you be welcome. See ya.